Hi, in this lesson, we're going to introduce the data structure known as arrays. Imagine you've been tasked to keep track of all your scores for a Roblox obby. Now this might be easy if you only play a few times. But what if you have played 15 times? This makes it a lot harder because we'd need to keep track of 15 different variables in our program. What if there was a way to store all of these scores in one place, so that we'd only need one variable named game scores? And what do you know? There's a way. An array is a place to store multiple values or data under one variable name. Okay, so let's group all of the 15 test scores into one array. Well, that's much better. Now we only need one variable named game scores to hold all of the 15 game scores. Arrays can hold any variety of items. For example, a list of items to get at the grocery store, or things to do on a to-do list, or a record of daily temperatures, or a collection of an athlete's race times, or even character dialogues. Now let's break down the array syntax. We store arrays in a variable, so we start with the variable name. To designate what's in the array, you have open and closed curly braces. These surround any number of type of items, like strings, numbers, booleans, etc. These items are referred to as elements. Each element is separated by a comma. Let's look at an array that stores items that a player has collected while foraging in the woods. When we create this array, you can think of it as creating a table of sorts that looks like this. The top row consists of the values stored in the array, and the bottom row lists their location in the array. These locations are called array indexes. An index is like the address for an element in the array. In Lua, the first element always has an index of 1, and then each following has an increasing index value. So in this example, Hardy Herbs has an index of 2, and Lazy Lizard has an index of 3. We can use the index values to access the individual elements in an array. Let's say we want to access the first element in our items array. We could type items1, where the number 1 is within brackets. If we want to print out the first item, we could type print items1, and this would print out sneaky snails. What do you think this might print out? Print items3 will print out lazy lizard. We can also use indexes to assign a new value to a specific location. For example, let's say that we replace the lazy lizard with a mighty melon. If we type items3 equals mighty melon, we are telling the computer to replace the value stored at index 3 with the value mighty melon. Great! Well, let's jump into the editor and look at a couple of live examples of arrays.